And to be honest, I was fighting it. I kept telling myself, this is the last time, right? And I went to a Christian university, and we were required to go to chapel a couple times a week. And I would go into chapel and I would sing worship songs to God, and I would cry because of the person I knew that I was, and because I knew and I longed for God's approval, and yet I knew I didn't have it. And so like I would try to go into chapel and get myself cleaned up for a time, and then I would go right back into the same sin habits that I had been in. And it was this endless cycle I couldn't get out of. And what I found was I was like this man that had fallen down into a muddy pit. So if a person falls down into a muddy pit with a steep slope, right? And the mud is washing down into the pit, and they're trying to climb up that wall, the more that they struggle and the crazier that they're moving their arms on the way up, the more that they actually end up sliding back down into the pit, and the further they go down. And that's what I felt like. I was this struggling person trying to climb out of this muddy pit I had dug for myself, and I could not get out of it no matter how hard I tried. And so the end of my freshman year, that weight of God's standard kept coming back to me, and it got so strong and so real, and I could see myself, when I looked in the mirror, I could see how dirty I had become, so much so that I couldn't take it any longer. And out of desperation, I fell down on my knees in my dorm room, and I just cried out to God, and I said, God, I'm sorry. And I said, please forgive me, please help me to stop looking at pornography.